It's been a horrible day. Our dogs have been gone all day. We dropped them off at 7:30 this morning, and it's 2, and we're on our way to go pick them up. Truly haven't done anything other than just sit and wallow and miss them. It really is just such a sad apartment. Like, I kept going to check where like I put my feet and like making sure I wasn't gonna hit Suki or anything. And even though Cole just like lays in the closets at all time, or wait, lays in the closet at all times, doesn't mean that we don't miss him, you know? So on the way, go get the puppies, and then the day can actually get started. Yay! All is well. Yeah, the lady had to tell us that I guess he pulled out his catheter this morning from his arm, and she had to like re-put it in, and she's like, just keep that bandage on for an extra couple minutes because he was bleeding a lot. So good boy, Cole. Yeah, they're we do have car seats for them, but I just want to hold them because I miss them so much. Hi, Suki. Happy Thursday. I just wanted to prove that I did curl my hair. This will likely not stay. I still haven't gotten hairspray, but we tried. Coming to you live during the workday, so I haven't had too much time to do things, but I was able to get myself ready, so that does feel good. Has been a little bit slow at work, so that always is nice to have a little time in between to put a little makeup on my face. That always helps me feel a little bit better. Today, I have a decent amount to do. My friend Amanda arrives in town tomorrow, so I still have to finish getting my apartment 100% ready. Originally, I was hoping to get some stuff done throughout the week, but as luck would have it, I couldn't yesterday. It was my first day back at work. It was a little bit busy, so I just didn't have any time to do anything, just didn't feel good. So I wasn't going to force myself. I'm just really trying to live in flow and live with like what feels good. So today's the day. I wanted to get myself ready just to get that motivation and get that momentum and that ball rolling. So, we have the rest of the place to clean, a couple of things to hang up, and just some general decluttering overall. And yeah, I'm really excited. I'm really excited to see Amanda, and it's gonna be a good day, good weekend, it's good weather, speaking it into existence. I'm so excited to have her in town. One of the best things that came out of my job was this friendship. So we met at work, but she does not live local. So it'll be so nice to spend the weekend with her. She bought me tickets to go to Disney, so I'm so excited. That was so generous of her. All right, as a little before, this is our office and guest bedroom. Planning on hanging up a painting, or not a painting, a picture here. Yeah, just getting this a little bit cleaned up. Alright, just got done vacuuming, so I'm sweating. Got all of the surfaces cleared, and I did go ahead and hang up the picture. And I have some ideas for this office, but I'll have to wait for Devin to get home just to get his approval because I would be moving some things around. So the only blank wall that we have currently, like in the entire apartment, is this wall here above the piano. And just today we were talking about like what we could possibly put there. And I'm not trying to like buy anything. Part of like getting everything together was just using what we have. We're like moving, so we're gonna be selling everything or getting rid of like most of the stuff. So I don't want to like buy more stuff because we're trying to release things. So, but this is like a pretty big space, and I feel like because we have the two, like, they're like plates, disc plates, because we have these two plates here already, I feel like having multiple on this place would be too much. Like, even having 3 frames or 2 other frames, like, I think it would be, I don't know, too busy. Like, so I wanted one thing, the only piece of art that we have, I'll show you. Okay, so the only piece of art that I think is big enough is this one here. So I'll show you. Like so-ish. So I think that is big enough that it will fill the space. It's a singular piece, it's black, so it'll bring kind of like a contrast. And I think that could look nice, and even, you know, next to these 2 other graphic things we have, which are these disc plates, which are actually kind of fun. So this is from The Expanse, which is one of our favorite shows. It's like a really, really cool sci-fi show. It's on Amazon, highly recommend. And then, of course, Appa and the gang, so cute. And then now we have our wedding picture here with our tapestry in the corner. Okay, I'll just do a little small tour. The office space is kind of like the play space, so just kind of whatever else we wanted in here. Our hobbies and interests or whatever. This thing is something I made for Devin when we were friends. It was just mostly an inside joke, and it evolved into this, and so now of course it has to hang up. This is my tiny little bookshelf with like my journals and stuff, and then we have our little triangle with all of our little pop figures, and then this weird thing that we found at the thrift store. It's actually like a game, like it guesses animals. It's really weird. And yeah, so that's the space. So I think that would fit there really nicely. And there's my phone, so I've got to go. All right, we'll take a short break. You know, that is the nice part about working from home, is I can do like tiny little projects here and there. And my job specifically, I do have a decent amount of just downtime because I am waiting for things to come in. So, you know, I was able to kind of do things for about 10 minutes unless a call came in. So I was able to like get things back to him. So that was nice. Also, it's 222. So the problem with the black painting is where it was and where I took it from. And I took it from here. And the reason that we absolutely need something here, not just because we like art and like to have things, is, I mean, ew, eyesore, no thanks. So definitely need something there. So this is where the black painting was, or not, it's not a painting, it's whatever, a picture. That's where it was, and I wonder if it's going to be loud because the air doctor's on. Sorry, you can resume in just a second. Okay, so this is where the black picture was, and I do like it there, but it has been there since we moved in. And this stupid, this stupid little Chuck is what we named him, is one of the first pieces of art Devin and I bought for our apartment when we moved in together. It was just so silly, but if you see here, it was leaned against another painting that had red paint, so now it's like, Is it weird that he kind of has like a little blood splatter, or is it just red wine? Like, can we just say that that's the story, that it's just red wine or something, and he's just a messy drinker because he's a llama or an alpaca? I feel like that. Like that's a plausible story. So, I have to make sure that Devin's okay with that, but I think that may work. I mean, it's only for a couple months and it's silly and it is kind of like paying homage to our first little apartment. Oh, and then in the living room, we have two paintings to go here. Why do I keep saying paintings? They're not paintings. They're more just wedding photos of Devin and I to go here and here, two of them stacked on top of each other. And then that's like pretty much all of the wall space in like the entire apartment. And then the bedroom, the only wall space we have available is by the bed. So we have some mirrors that are gonna go here. And then I have another wedding picture of Devin and I that is gonna go here. And I just thought the circles, the mirrors that I'm using are circles, so it'll bring like the circle theme over here. It'll bring in some of the orange, because I mean our room's a little messy. I'll try and not show the laundry for the, anyways. We have this little orange pretty mountain tapestry, so to bring some of the orange back into this corner. And then our bathroom is orange too, so here's a little Cole always in the bathroom. My towel must have fell, so that's great. So we have this little fox painting that's orange, and then the shower curtain is orange. So, oh, the blow dryer is orange. So bringing some of the orange back over to this wall I think would be nice. This wall is taken now with the gold accents. Oh yeah, so here's the mirrors. Little orange and gold, so I just thought that would be cute. Nice, nice, nice. And yeah, and here's the office across the way. Yeah, I think I will switch it because I think that would look nice there, and the llama's not horrible. So, kind of like I was saying with my job, I do have like a decent amount of downtime, but it's always unpredictable of like how much I'll actually have. So it has been a little bit of a test to like, stay close enough to the phone where I can easily hear it, not start projects that I can't easily stop. So that has been kind of like one of the biggest things that I've struggled with in this position, because I do, just the way that I work and the way that I focus is I get like hyper focused into things. So it's really hard for my attention span to like start and stop and start and stop, especially if I like get into a rhythm and get into a flow. So yeah, finding tiny little projects and like finding things that do make me feel good. I listen to like podcasts sometimes, and like try and find like really close small projects that, like me hanging up that picture at any point, if I got a call, it would have been easy for me to stop it. And then also it would have been really easy for me to stop it. And I also knew it wasn't going to take me longer than 10 minutes, that I can just come back and like get back to work. So yeah, finding a balance between like home life and work life and stuff. I think anyone who works from home can probably relate to that because it's hard to find like the proper work life balance just anytime. But when you literally work inside home in the place that you work, and like having that separation and stuff. Okay, so that was, I guess, the first thing to talk about. And then the other thing that's been on my mind is, it really is interesting to, now that I've been doing this and filming for the past couple of weeks, 5 weeks or so, and have gone through the full cycle of my hormones, it is interesting to me to see like how that actually truly plays out in in real time. You know, the past couple of weeks I have felt super energetic, and I was like in my inner summer and was feeling really good, really energetic, and even just like the confidence of like showing up on camera without makeup and filming like nearly every day. And even yesterday, like I did not have anything in me at all other than working. And I think it's so easy to, as a woman who's been in this world that is set up for, you know, the male hormone cycle and something that's consistent, I think it would be so easy for me to be like, wow, I'm so lazy, and, you know, I can't stick to anything, blah, blah, blah. But it's not true. It's just that it's a different version of me, and trying to, you know, give myself that rest and, you know, show up. And one of the ways that I felt more comfortable to show up on camera was to get ready, and I didn't feel as radiant and confident and just able to like keep up with all of the things that I had started. So, yeah, really just listening to my body and really honoring that. Curls and these bangs, and then my natural curls and the humidity. It all is just making it. I am looking forward to living outside of humidity again. My hair does so much better in a dry climate. It's just so much easier to work with. You know, you actually curl it. I feel like I never needed hairspray before, but now it's like an absolute must. Yeah, just flat and frizzy. And I haven't even gone outside yet. This is just like the humidity of my apartment. Ridiculous. Good morning. Good morning. I am so tired and so out of it. So low energy. So don't want to do anything at all. But we have stuff to do. So first things first, we're gonna go ahead and make some coffee. However, I did get a new creamer. Normally I haven't been drinking coffee with creamer, but my girl Drew suggested this one, Cinnamon Toast Crunch, and it just sounded so good. So, gonna give that a shot, see how that goes, and hopefully that can give me some artificial energy. Yeah, it's just been one of those weeks. Look, I did it. I hung up. I hung it up. So everything in the office is done. All of our walls have something on it now. So I was able to get pretty much almost everything done. Amanda will be here in a couple hours. I still have a couple things in our room, but I figured that wasn't the most important. I am working, so these dogs are driving me nuts. My hair is driving me crazy. I'm just struggling, honestly. You know, all my girlies out there, no struggle with PMS. Just definitely something I want to keep, like, be mindful of with the filming and stuff in general. I'll put this back. Because I simply I'm not able to show up in the same way that I was. And, you know, I think just when I hit that wall, it also just sometimes feels to come out of nowhere. Because I feel good, and then all of a sudden, like, I have absolutely no energy. I feel just like, even like my skin doesn't feel and look the same. I don't feel the same. You know, I have even tried to schedule myself like less to do in general, and just doesn't feel like it's getting done. And it's just been like I don't know, kind of stressful. You know, I wanted to slowly try and get everything done with my apartment before Amanda came, and it's like the day of, and I'm still doing things. I didn't get everything done I wanted to get done, and you know, even with like the filming and all of that, I just haven't been able to feel that same, yeah, just socialness, I guess, which I know happens. I'm aware of that, but yeah, just trying to find the balance of like, you know, keeping promises to myself of, oh, I said I was gonna film this, I said I was gonna do this, I said I was gonna do X, Y, and Z, and really just like honoring and respecting the energy that I'm in. I hope that these videos for people can be like a source of fun and, you know, maybe even some inspiration of, oh yeah, I have that to do, I can do that too. And um you know, something that you can easily watch while you put laundry away or cook or do all of those just chores, and that it can be more fun to do that like together. So I, you know, don't want to show up and be all like mopey and annoying. I want that the energy that I feel and I have to like transfer, um, you know, and it's really hard to do when you're just feeling like crap. So this has been like an interesting journey learning. Like, I have been on a cycle syncing journey for like well over a year, almost 2 years now actually. um, but I'm still learning things about myself. I'm still learning things about my energetic patterns and trying to be patient with myself and trying to show up authentic here too, because, you know, I can't just force myself to do things and pretend that everything's okay and everything's good. So things are okay, I'm okay, but yeah, I just feel like my feet are dragging a little bit, and I've been trying to get myself ready yesterday and today with the hopes of, when you look good, you feel good, and that didn't happen yesterday. I was like, today's the day. I did some stuff. I ended up hanging up a couple photos, cleaning up a little, but I was hoping to have everything done today, and then yeah, just didn't. Just didn't. That's okay. That's okay. My phone's on. My counterpart, I guess, coworker, her and I do very similar positions. She's out today, but thankfully it's been pretty slow at work, so I still have been able to, you know, not be completely chained to my computer the whole time, and at least feel like I've been able to, whenever she gets here, the apartment looks nice, the apartment feels nice. I think that's is something I value, is hosting and making sure my guests feel comfortable. Yeah, it's also really hot today, so like, it's been one of those days. I'll be 100% honest. I did like pull the camera up earlier to try and like film something and like started tearing up. Just like, I mean, I am days away from, you know, my cycle, so I know that that's what it is. I know that that's what it is, but like it's still so hard to lean into and to really own and honor that energy. That's still probably the hardest part, is just honoring myself through all of my phases. So while it is slow, I was gonna try. I only have 2 more things to hang up, and then all of our walls will be completely full and ready to go. And there are some things, you know, laundry still needs to get done, dishes still need to get done, but like, when are those things not done? Like, I swear, even like as soon as I finish one of them, it's still not done. It's those chores. What's worse though? What is worse, dishes or laundry? Probably dishes. Probably dishes. Laundry we have to do less often, but it is only the two of us. Okay, we'll go ahead and hang some stuff. We finished everything. Everything's hung. It's not 100% perfect, but I don't ever think it's going to be, so I'll just show you where the apartment's at. And you know, we are moving in a couple months, but I just wanted it to be done, and it feels so good. I'm gonna start by the front door, but just so you can see, I made this cute little wreath, and then Devin painted these cool octopus things, but standing at the front door, into the living room. Nice, little Suki. So I hung up those pictures last night. And flipping around. Chuck is here to stay. I mean, the kitchen's only partway clean, but whatever, you get it. Okay. Down in the hallway. The bathroom is done. Painted those a while ago. Then we have this fun, funky wall. Into the office / guest bedroom. Yeah, that got hung up. And then that got hung up, which is super nice. Just over the piano. And into our bedroom. One of my favorite photos from our wedding. It was raining, if you couldn't tell. And then the mirrors, which I know none of them are hung up perfect. I mean, I did it, so, but I think it turned out decent. So it's done. Everywhere there can be art, there is art. And check. We let you out here for 2 seconds, Suki. We let you out here for 2 seconds. Look at oh my gosh. How did you even do that, Suki? So I want to talk about, why is this so hard? Okay, just restart. These bangs! Ugh, so hard to get used to again, especially in the summer. I didn't think that through. Before she arrived throughout the week,